Hello friends, in this video we are going to see the 5 Egyptian pound standard circulation banknote, which was launched in the years from 2014 to 2024 by the government of the Arab Republic of Egypt. These banknotes were printed by the Central Bank of Egypt and were printed at the printing house of the Central Bank of Egypt, Egypt. Now let us see the physical structure of the banknote. It is a rectangular-shaped banknote made from paper material. It is printed using the intaglio technique, that is, raised printing technique, which can be felt by soft touch on the note surface. The banknote includes background colors of blue and green. The size of the banknote is 145 mm by 70 mm. Now let us discuss the obverse side of the banknote. When the note is observed from the left to right side, we can see that it has a denominational numeral 5 Junay Hot in Arabic on the bottom left corner of the note. Next, it has HMC, hidden multicolor, color shifting latent image with note value 5 on the top right corner of the note. Next, it has a watermark, which consists of the image of the bust of King Thutmose III, and the value of the note 5 in electrotype. Thutmose III, sometimes called Thutmose the Great, 1479 to 1425 BC, was the 5th pharaoh of the 18th dynasty of Egypt. He is regarded as one of the greatest warriors, military commanders, and military strategists of all time, as Egypt's preeminent warrior, pharaoh, and conqueror, and as a dominant figure in the New Kingdom period of Egypt. Next, it has the year of printing of the note, which is mentioned according to Gregorian calendar in Arabic. Next, at the center, it features the picture of the Ahmed Ibn Tulun Mosque in Cairo, Egypt, and it also consists a large circle consisting of circular lines with implemented denomination 5 in Arabic as background. The Mosque of Ibn Tulun is a historic mosque in Cairo, Egypt. Built between 876 and 879 by its namesake, Ahmed Ibn Tulun, it is the oldest well-preserved mosque in Egypt. Its design was inspired by the 9th century mosques of Samarra in Iraq, the Abbasid capital at the time, making it an important representative of classical Abbasid architecture. Today, it is one of the most significant monuments of Islamic architecture in Egypt. The mosque was commissioned by the Turkic ruler Ahmed Ibn Tulun, the Abbasid governor of Egypt, from 868 to 884. He was able to establish himself as a de facto autonomous ruler over Egypt and parts of the Levant. In 870, he began construction on a new administrative capital, Al-Khatai. It was located a short distance to the northwest of Fustat, the first Muslim capital of Egypt, and its main city, and Al-Askar, the second capital built nearby by the Abbasids. The mosque consists of a large open courtyard surrounded by roofed sections that are divided into aisles by rows of pointed arches. The arches are decorated with carved stucco, though not all of the original decoration has been preserved. The mosque is surrounded by an outer enclosure, the ziyada. The minaret, which has an unusual form with an external spiral staircase, stands in this enclosure. Various additions and restorations were made after the 9th century, including an important renovation by the Mamluk Sultan Lajan in 1296. The present-day fountain and domed kiosk in the center of the courtyard date from this restoration. In addition to the main mihrab, niche symbolizing the direction of prayer, the prayer hall contains several flat stucco mihrabs added in different periods. After a period of severe neglect in the 19th century, during which the building was converted to other uses, the mosque was restored in the 20th century. Ahmed Ibn Tulun was the founder of the Tulunid dynasty that ruled Egypt and Syria between 868 and 905. Originally a Turkic slave soldier, in 868 Ibn Tulun was sent to Egypt as governor by the Abbasid Caliph. Ibn Tulun stands out as the first governor of a major province of the Abbasid Caliphate to not only establish himself as its master independently of the Abbasid court, but to also pass power on to his son. He was thus also the first ruler since the Ptolemaic pharaohs to make Egypt an independent political power again, and, at the bottom of the central image, it has the lettering Masjid Ahmad bin Tulun 876-879 in Arabic. Next, it has a 4 mm wide color-shifting windowed security thread running vertically, with the inscription of the Egyptian eagle coat of arms, and the demetallized denomination 5 Junahat, that is, £5, engraved on it in Arabic on the front side, and it has the value of the note EGP5, that is, £5, engraved on it in English on the back side. The thick windowed security thread has a multicolored tone, switching colors from copper brown to gold when the note is tilted. Next, it has a 1.5 mm buried black solid magnetic security thread running vertically, showing the demetallized denomination 5 Junahat, that is, £5, in Arabic language engraved on it, which can be read in both sides of the note. Next, it has an Eye of Horus as a see-through registration. The Eye of Horus, also known as left-wedged eye or ujud eye, specular to the Eye of Ra, right-wedged eye, is a concept and symbol in ancient Egyptian religion that represents well-being, healing, and protection. The Eye of Horus was thus equated with funerary offerings, as well as with all the offerings given to deities in temple ritual. The Eye of Horus symbol, a stylized eye with distinctive markings, was believed to have protective magical power and appeared frequently in ancient Egyptian art. Next, it has the text Al-Bank al-Markazi al-Misri in Arabic language in Kufic script. Next, it has the denominational value Khamsa Junahat in Arabic language in Naskh script. Next, it has the signature of the governor of the Central Bank of Egypt. Next, it has microtext for value of the note, Khamsa Junahat in Arabic language. And, next, it has the serial numbers in Arabic, printed horizontally in black magnetic ink on the top left corner and the bottom right corner of the note. Now let us discuss the reverse side of the banknote. When the note is observed from the left to right side, we can see that it has a denominational numeral 5 in English on the bottom left corner and the top right corner of the note. Next, it has the text Central Bank of Egypt in English language. Next, it has the denominational value £5 in English. Next, at the center, it features the picture of the pharaonic wall relief frieze depicting the bounty of the river Nile, which shows the pharaonic engraving of the relief of Nile god, Hapi, holding offering table with lotus and papyrus flowers, from Temple of Khnum, Ptolemaic and Roman periods. Hapi was the god of the annual flooding of the Nile in ancient Egyptian religion. The flood deposited rich silt, fertile soil, on the river's banks, allowing the Egyptians to grow crops. Hapi was greatly celebrated among the Egyptians. Hapi is typically depicted as an androgynous figure with a big belly and large drooping breasts, wearing a loincloth and ceremonial false beard. A frieze depicting the bounty of the river Nile in ancient Egypt would likely show the Nile god Hapi, associated with the river's annual flooding and the fertile soil it deposited, along with other imagery representing the river's gifts. This could include depictions of papyrus, lotus plants, fish, and other animals that thrived in the Nile's ecosystem, as well as scenes of farming, fishing, and daily life that relied on the river. The frieze might also represent the division of Upper and Lower Egypt, as Hapi was seen as a unifying figure for both regions. And, next, at the bottom of the note appears a pharaonic wall relief describing daily activities, that is, pharaonic scenes depicting the Egyptian workers farming and fishing. Here, we reach the end of this video. Hope you liked it. Thank you very much for watching the video. See you soon. Goodbye.